Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Church of Great Millstone. Shalom to the sincere and hopeful elect. This is Kodash Payah. And as you can see here, there's somebody that was recording a video. I'm not sure exactly what store they were in. I think it was a Walmart. But he was recording on basically preparing kits. Preparation, basically food, like survival type preparedness food, right? Like in cans and, you know, ready to go type foods, right? But they got, look at the prices, you know, cheesy broccoli, scrambled eggs in a can for $80, right? So it just goes to show you, not only that things are systematic, which those that are in the know about, you know, the whole agenda, but it's all prophecy. That famine and pestilences is part of the prophecies that's part of the prophecies that's gonna destroy this place called America, aka Babylon the Great, right? And here it is, you know, they speaking about another lockdown, and you know, who knows, you know, what the winter's gonna bring this year of 2022, right? But these people, they're clueless, man. The problem is that they don't understand why these things are happening the way they're happening, right? See, we know that with everything that's going on, the wars, the rumors of wars, pestilence, famines, earthquakes in diverse places, blood moons, strange signs in the heavens and the skies, uproars of the people, you know, due to hyperinflation, due to what's going on. And this is the fulfillment of 2nd Esdras, I think the 15th chapter. We'll get to that real quick. 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world, and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh," right? So, meaning it's coming. And for the sword and their destruction, meaning what? People are gonna, you know, meaning a weapon. Modern day guns, modern day tanks. And their destruction draweth nigh, because judgment's coming. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, with weapons. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? Because you got people that's protesting and rioting, right? You got governments being destroyed as we speak. You know, look what happened to the president of Sri Lanka. You know, and that's just one of many. You know, and you know, famine is a war tactic. Okay? So you need to know that. But the Lord, you know, the scriptures say what? We're in a time of war. I believe that's in Ecclesiastes. Because this place is finally being destroyed. So that way the kingdom of heaven could finally be established on earth. But in order for that to happen, these other kingdoms must be destroyed. And this is how the Lord always destroyed ancient kingdoms like ancient Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah with fire, but Rome, Greece, Nineveh, so on and so forth. It says a man shall desire to go to a city and shall not be able, right? Because of martial law. You know, blockades of turnpikes, bridges, airplanes, right? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. That's an act of war. You know, when you run down on people, you take their women, you rape them, right? A lot of women's gonna get raped, man. You know? A lot of family members are gonna die. A lot of people's that have been saving food and things of that nature is gonna be stolen. Houses is gonna be ravished. Cars is gonna be ravished. Why? Because it says what? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? The scriptures speak about the storehouses being closed. Diesel prices increasing, which lacks trucks to bring food to local markets. Ships just stopped and parked at the water parks, whatever you call it, in the ocean. So these things is coming, man. The first lockdown was just a trial run. Behold, saith Yahweh. I will call it. All right, you know what? Let me get another scripture real quick. This is the book of 2 Ezra 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days, right? Because Ezra saw the vision of now, in these times, during a little bit before the time of Alexander the Great. I believe 32 AD, if I'm not mistaken. Right? And the Lord gave him these visions, just like he gave the vision to Daniel, John the Revelator, Isaiah, right? Jeremiah. So, the end is speaking right now. Like the scripture said, the end shall speak and not lie. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? These people don't know what to do. This is why Isaiah 55 and 6 say what? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. How do we know that he is near? Just watch prophecies. How do we know how he's able to be found? Look around you. You got brothers that's prophesying in the true name and the true doctrine. In the name of Yahweh, who the world only call God, meaning in the Hebrew name is he is. Right? But Hashem means in the name, Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. In the Hebrew tongue, which means what? He is the deliverer. Because he's going to come back to deliver his elect and destroy this place with the holy angels in the midst of World War III. But this is the beginning of sorrows we're witnessing. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for an amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So people are still not going to seek the Lord. They just think, oh, well, it's going to go back to normal. Or when they implement the digital device when the economy collapses, oh, we'll just take this to be able to work and buy and sell and drive and go to school or work, or whatever the case may be, as a ways of convenience. Still not seeking the words of the Lord, even though the Lord sent men to bring out prophecies and tell them that what the end shall be. Remember the scriptures in Ecclesiastes, I believe the 7th chapter, where it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Alright? Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. People are confused right now on what's going on. But see, the men of the Lord are not. And we're not talking about people that are in the churches, Catholic churches, Christian churches, Jehovah's Witness, Muslims. Because where the fuck they at prophesying about what's coming? Excuse my Italian, but it is what it is. This is what the job of a prophet is, to be set up as a watchman, right? Blow the trumpet, sound an alarm, as the scriptures say. So, right now, when every time the Lord sent out prophets, was because he was speaking through them as vessels to what? Sound an alarm and a warning before what? All hell breaks loose. But every time the Lord destroyed the kingdom, it was only a small portion or a remnant that was converted. That shows you it's not for everybody. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right? You're going to have people run from cities, go to the countries, and people from countries run to the cities. However, you're going to either die from famine or die from martial law, the troops, being invaded, getting hit by a bullet. You see? This is what we're coming to, man. This is why the scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. If you really fear the Lord, you're going to do that which is pleasing in his sight. Using wisdom, repenting, getting right. And alright, so with that, I ain't going to read any much further. I hope this was edifying. And hey man, we in some dreadful times, With that, shalom.